Alright, hello everyone. This real quick, I'm just gonna check, make sure my audio, that my microphone's actually working. So let's check that. I muted the stream, I don't hear myself, not at all. So that's not good. Okay. It seems like it's working. You're gonna hear echo real quick. Wait, it's working. Alright, so let's do my favorite Batman. Before I get into this, once again, let me know who's your favorite Batman. We're just talking about the Batman, him himself, not Batman because of oh, you like his sidekicks in that universe, or you like that universe, or you like that that actor. No, we're talking about Batman as Batman, a character. Like, this is my favorite Batman, like him as himself. And the reason why that's my favorite is because that one appeals the most to me, and I just liked everything about what he stands for and all that type of stuff. And at the end, it's gonna get a little too hectic because I got into some bonus ones as I thought. I got confused with another video I'm planning on doing. So yeah, okay, getting into this. First off, I want to say the Batman animated series. I'm doing my first favorite to my least favorite. Hold on, real quick, people. Let me just check. Oh, hello. Try to check the chat. Someone chatted. Batman the animated series was my first favorite. Just that Batman and that whole universe is him as himself. Like, that's like superior. He's literally tatted on my arm. That's my favorite Batman of all time. Kevin Conroy voicing him. He has made a suit. That Batman has made suit. He's a really great detective. He does detective work. He's good at fighting. He's really good at getting out of like death traps and all type of stuff. He's like really skilled, and he has a lot. He uses his gadgets and stuff. And he's really human. He has compassion. A lot of stuff about that Batman I respect and I love. Next Batman, I love this Batman, even though there's like a little small flaw, and I feel like it's his emotions. He's like dead in emotions, like he's dead in emotions, but it's kind of a cool trait, I guess. It's kind of sad for him, which is the Arkham Batman. I always loved that Batman, playing all them games. Kevin Conroy voices him too. Every time it's anything about Arkham Batman, I'm down for it. I'm always trying to get to the comics and anything. So yes, Arkham Batman is my favorite. And I'm talking about Bruce Wayne in the Cal. I don't think there was never no one else in the Cal in the Arkham games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on, let me check chat real quick. My favorite Batman is 28, 2008. Who's 2008? Which one is that? And I like the new Batman movie. The new Batman movie is good. Are you talking about Christian Bale Batman or the Batman show? Because I think it was out right around that time. But number 3 is not Bruce Wayne, and this is probably the only time you hear me say a non-Bruce Wayne Batman, because it's later in the list where I go to different Batmans. That's people that's not Bruce Wayne, because I like Bruce Wayne as Batman. That's my main favorite Batman, because I feel like that is Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman, but other people can be Batman also. I still am open to that. But it is Batman Beyond. I really love Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis, he's a young, hothead Batman, but he's learning for the detective side, for the fighting skills and everything. He's just learning in general, and Bruce is there to guide him through it. But at times, Bruce ain't there for him. He has to, hold his own, and he does. And I really like how he deals with a lot of the villains on his own, like in the Return of the Joker against Joker. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but if you haven't seen that movie, you should have been seeing that movie. Number 4 though, I'm gonna go on to next to saying, because I got another video planned for the Batman universe. This is my favorite ones, which is the Batman movie. Yes, it's still a new movie. Only seen basically we all only seen one movie of him, and there's still more. He's just a beginning Batman, so we still got more to see of this Batman. So this Batman, if he gets more movies and I don't like this character no more, he might go lower on my list. But for now, I really, really like this new Batman. Robert Pattinson Batman. He's just amazing. It's like so many different ways. Like just the detective work, him being humanized, him actually taking hits, him with the grunts like Kevin Conroy stuff. Like there's so many great moments in there, and like him losing his control, his steam, still trying to figure out who he is as Batman and not knowing if he can do this mission on himself. The only thing is, and this is not a Batman thing, but Bruce Wayne trait. I feel like he needs to be more Bruce Wayne, like everyone else saying. At first, I was like, I don't really care about Bruce Wayne. But Bruce Wayne, we need to see that Bruce Wayne that cares about donating to the charities of orphans and all that type of stuff. Because that's in the comic books, that's in shows. That's another thing I like about a lot of these Batmans. They care outside the suit and in the suit. But you can see his compassion and stuff in this Batman. So I really love this Batman for that reason. That's why it's higher than a lot of these other movie Batmans. And his fighting skill, I like it too, and everything else. His suit's pretty dope, and the car and all that. But next is the Batman show. I put this up here too because I just love the Batman show. I got the Blu-ray recently. Hold on, let me read the chat real quick because I know people are commenting. I love Robert Pattinson as Batman. I don't know why. Hey, he's really great as Batman. He captures Batman in a perfect spotlight. I like him too, and also they did the Bruce Wayne thing. I have to model him after Kurt Cobain, which I love Kurt Cobain. Like, no homo, but like, I like his music. I like him as a human being. He's an awesome person. And the new Batman is really great. It's something unique that we haven't seen, that really. But also it captures, like, literally Matt Reeves read through multiple comic books, like, since, like, the first appearance. I forget what he said, 1960s or 50, I forget. It's like older comics. He just go through the whole history of the 80 years of Batman, taking little notes from me, like every time he got an idea from one of the comic books. So like that's why this Batman's so great in my opinion. I love Robert Pattinson too. Quick question: what is your favorite Robin? My favorite Robin is Dick Grayson Robin, I would say, but not really. I like him as Nightwing. That's my favorite Batman ally. My favorite Robin really is Tim Drake because I feel like he's just the smartest one, and he's the one that knows Batman needs a Robin. Like, Carrie Kell knew Bruce needed her, but she wasn't like how Tim was. Tim knew Batman needed a Robin, which I really respect that, and he's the smartest one to figure out Batman's identity. So, yeah, we will do a favorite Robins, my favorite Robins one day, and sidekicks and all that stuff. We're going to do a lot of other things. Also, yeah, remember, this is about you guys, too. You guys can say your favorites and all that. How are you doing? Oh, okay. How are you doing, though, also? But alright, now on to let me not lose my track, my focus. Number 5 is the Batman show, the Batman. With, Bang that turns red and Joker that jumps around like a fucking hyena. But I still love that fucking show, and I love that Batman. He has compassion, just like the anime series Batman. Like, how he's, like, still learning, even when he has his sidekicks of, like, pushing people away because he doesn't want them to get hurt or anything like that. But also he needs to realize that that's just makes you lose those people. So, like, he, like, learns stuff through it. And they, like, open up to having allies in the Justice League. Like, and him caring. Like, that Batman is just fantastic. And him with his detective work, gadgets, fighting style. That's why he's so high on this list. The Batman show. If you haven't seen that show, you got to get it. It's on Blu-ray, the complete series recently now. Thank you for the 2 likes, by the way, too, people. And then also, I wasn't really trying to add comic books in here, but I might as well add comic book Batmans because we're talking about all Batmans. But I read comic books, but I watch more YouTube videos on comic books because I ain't got all the money in the world. So I feel like you guys should, if you don't really, not too big in collecting comic books, but you want to know more about comic book, characters you love, yeah, watch YouTube videos. There's all type of different good YouTubers out there to watch. But I'm gonna say Pre-52 Batman, because Pre-52 Batman is like the staple of the anime series Batman, the Batman. A lot of these Batmans I love is from the Pre-52, and I have a lot of comic books from the Pre-52, like Legends of the Dark Knight, Shadow of the Bats, all type of different from the Pre-52 era, and there's just so many great things from the Pre-52, and I do respect the New 52, but that's lower on the list, and we will get to that the New 52 eventually, because I respect New 52, but I don't know too much about it. That's why it's not high on my list. Let me read real quick. Totally agree. Hey, I got to go. Oh, all right. See you. Have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for being a new subscriber. Also, I appreciate you. Appreciate every last subscriber I have, and I appreciate just for spending time and listening to my voice. Of talk about this Batman stuff. We all love Batman here, and I'm always down to talk about Batman. My Batman Arkham Knight, or just Batman Arkham, like him in all the Arkham games, because that's he's higher on the list. I just mentioned that. Arkham Batman. It's like, yeah, he's what was my Arkham Batman? He's number 2. Yeah. Okay, so we're in Pre-52. That's my number 6. My number 7 is Batman Telltale. This was really hard for me at first, but I had to really think about it. The reason I put this higher on the list is because you get to make your own Batman, and that's just perfect to me. And the voice acting, Batman's outfit, Batman's attitude, his Bruce Wayne attitude, his compassion, his detective work, his fighting skills, it's all great to me. And you can really see some of the animated series Batman in that Batman, or even the Batman, and all these other Batmans we love. A little bit of, even Batman Beyond with the tech side. So, like, that's why he's higher on this list. The more I even think about it, the more I even like him. And it's still new of a world to explore with Batman, a new Batman to explore with. So, that's why he is higher on the list. And I wish we really did get a season 3 of Telltale. I'm going to read the chat real quick because I've seen something pop up. Oh, Batman. Yeah, Batman v Superman, I really do love that movie. A lot of people sleep on it. A lot of people hated it when it first came out. But I like it, and I could do a video on why I think that movie works with a lot of stuff that people hated it on. Like, I'm not even going to get into it, but I was going to say, okay, I'll use an example real quick. Doomsday, in that movie, people don't like him, but I think it makes sense that Doomsday looks like that because in the comic books, Doomsday was just a baby that mad scientists made of, and he kept sending him out to fight like other monsters, and every time he got killed, he evolved. So him first showing up in this movie, he was just a baby. That's one thing, and then also the Martha thing, I feel like Superman did that on purpose because Superman knows his identity. He literally calls him Bruce before they get in a fight, and he probably realized that both their names are Martha. So, there's that thing too. I'm not really gonna get too much into it, but back to my list. Sorry for the rambling. This is a live stream, so I'm gonna ramble somewhat. Number 8 is Batman. Batman: The Dark Knight movie universe. That Batman with Batman Begins. I like that Batman, even though he did retire, and there's some little bit of nitpicks there. I still respect and grew up with that Batman, and I love that Batman. His suits and stuff, the gadgets, the somewhat detective work, his compassion. You can kind of see it there, and him not trying to cross that line of killing. And the villains was pretty solid. Christopher Nolan did a good job. I'll see you later. Oh, okay. Have a good night. All right. Back to it. Where was we? Okay. Now my number 9 is Rebirth. I'm still trying to read more of Rebirth. I know some people didn't like the Tom King and stuff, but I like Rebirth Batman. He seems like Batman to me, most part of like the gadgets, detective work, the fighting skills, the somewhat compassion. Yeah, he does have compassion. That my Gotham something. Batman, the Gotham girl and Gotham guy, like that story arc was really great. And there's a lot of good stories there and stuff like that. I do like Rebirth a lot. That's why it's higher on the list. I just have a respect for Rebirth, and I take comic book Batman as more serious than what the other Batman I wanted to mention that's higher on the list. And you'll be surprised I put this one higher on the list than the other people. But remember, this is all our opinions, and we're all have our own opinions at the end of the day. Let's just respect everybody, and let's all love all different versions of Batman. Well, you don't have to love all of them, but just respect each one, at least because someone out in the road will be a super major fan of that Batman. Next is, number 10 is New 52 Batman. I'm actually surprised this is higher than the other ones, because I just said earlier. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like I put the fire on the list because I like a lot of the stories. I have a lot of New 52 books, and I do enjoy New 52 Batman somewhat. And there's a lot of fun and interesting stuff. And it was a newer Batman, newer take. Now surrounding him, not a lot of best things, but overall that was a really good detective He did a lot of detective stuff, and he did a lot of Batman things. That's why it's high on the list. But number 11 is Lego Games Batman. Now I'm talking about Troy Baker. I do like Kevin Conroy as Batman, but I feel like that was decanonized to the Lego games somewhat because they changed a lot of things. But even if it is, then that counts too. But like Troy Baker knocked it out of the park with those Lego games. Those like open games I enjoyed growing up playing, and we're recently going through them on this channel also. Me and my little brother. And Lego Batman's just great. He's funny. He has a lot of Batman traits, and it's really great. What else can I say about it? Number 12 is Nightwing as Batman. I think Nightwing as Batman was a perfect Batman. He just was different, more jokeful, and he was trying to fit the role of being Batman in the comics. I mean, I don't really want to give up too much. If you don't know about Nightwing being Batman in the comic books, go pick up those comic books. There's Batman and Robin. It's like a yellow cover. His car is pretty stupid, the flying Batmobile. But like it there's a lot of good comic books like Batman, Black Mirror, and stuff like that. Yeah, just go pick up Nightwing as Batman. It's worth your while. 13 is Ben Affleck Batman. Now, we didn't get this much of this Batman either, but everything he showed up in, I liked him in. I don't like him killing like most people. That's why he's super low on the list. But I do like his fighting style. We didn't see too much detective stuff, but I could kind of tell that he is a good detective. There's compassion, like in Suicide Squad, where he said, I didn't want to do this for your daughter, or the Zack Snyder cut. You can see he has more compassion of like having faith and stuff. So there's a lot of good things about Ben Affleck Batman. That's why, he's at least 13. I do like his costume. He's the first Batman to have black and gray. He's just awesome Batman. At first, he was higher on my list, but then as I realized, I was like, I have to knock him down a little because of certain things that Zack Snyder did with him. But I like what Ben Affleck's trying to go there, and I wish he did get his own movie. Hopefully, HBO Max gives him one. He goes on Blu-ray because I need my physical copies of stuff. But next is surprising, even though I like this movie better than Batman v Superman and all the other stuff, is the Batman '89 universe. And that Batman universe. The reason I said the universe is because that's Batman, because he's in. Okay, the studio looks at it as all four of those films are connected, so we have to look at it like that too, even if we don't want to. That's why this is lower on the list, because I do like '89 Batman, Michael Keaton, and Batman '89 Returns. Val Kilmer did kind of a good job. I've seen some good stuff. I know most people don't like Forever, but like I see him use gadgets. He did some fighting styles. He even saved the guy from almost dying. Which most Batmans don't do. So, like, there's some good traits there. He's darker. He only smiled once in the whole movie. So, like, I kind of do like that portrayal. But George Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne, and there was a little bit good traits kind of the Batman. It wasn't too bad now that I rewatched it. Well, I know a lot of people don't like that still, but hey, we all have our own opinions. So, like, that's still kind of good, I guess. And, like, that's what you're going for, Adam West type of approach. But, so, like, that whole universe, the '89 universe, in the comic books, I haven't read them yet, but I'm going to read them soon. I'm waiting until the paperback comes out. I don't know if it's even out yet. So, but that's why that's under Ben Affleck. But, like, I like that Batman. Also, he does murder. And he's not Ben Affleck where he murders and he looks angry or upset about it. No, he murders and he smiles about it. Like, he literally, like, there's a guy he strapped the bomb around a guy's stomach, smiled at it, and headbutt him, and he falls into the well, and Batman returns, and the dude just blows up, and then he killed the Joker. Like, come on. He literally blew up Ace Chemicals too, full of people. I think it was Ace Chemicals. Like, Michael Keaton Batman kills, and I think people don't understand that. Besides that, I really do like '89 Batman. Michael Keaton Batman is like that movie's still like my second favorite Batman movie of all time for live action purpose, like live action. Next though is the 15th. My favorite Batman is the New 52 Batman movies. I like this Batman because he grunts and stuff, and he still has his detective stuff. He's still a good fighter, and there's not too much to say about him, but I still respect and like those movies somewhat. Some of them, meh. But, like, I missed that universe kind of, too, at the end of it off. So, that's why it's 15 on the list. But next, 16 is Tim Drake Batman. I wish Tim Drake wasn't Batman that long. But I feel like he could have been a really great Batman because Tim Drake gets the detective stuff done. And he's a really smart Robin. And that's why, Bruce left I'm pretty sure Bruce left all the Wayne stuff for him in the pre-52 universe. New 52 universe, the Rebirth universe, I'm pretty sure Nightwing got it because Bruce broke now. I don't know what's going on with the comic books, so don't quote me on that. Hold on real quick. I'm just going to want to check. Okay, I'm just checking the chat. So, yeah, that's next. 17 is Red Hood because he kills, and I feel like Batman shouldn't be a killer toting guns. But he is an interesting Batman. Actually, real quick, Red Hood between Thomas Wayne, because I haven't had him on my list, but now I just thought of it. Thomas Wayne was another Batman. Who would be better, Thomas Wayne Batman or Red Hood? I really like Thomas Wayne, too, as Batman. I'd say Red Hood, because Red Hood has bruises, training, and Red Hood still has compassion. Like, literally on Red Hood, I remember he tells all the mob bosses and stuff, he's like, don't deal around schoolyards and stuff like that. So, like, you see that he's still he's an anti-hero. He's still a good guy. Just misguided. So Red Hood Batman, Red Hood wasn't Batman for long, but I feel like he would have been a good Batman. So it would have been Red Hood Batman, and then Thomas Wayne. Well, Thomas Wayne Batman be under this Batman, which is 18 is Crazy Batman. That's why I put. Nightfall is basically Azrael Batman. Azrael Batman is really low on the list, but I still like him somewhat because I respect all Batmans. He was crazy, but he did take down Bane. He still got work done, but he pushed Robin out of the cave, and he was really much of a dick, and he upgraded the suit, crazy, modify it. Still cool, I guess. There's a lot. There's good to him, and then there's bad. But I still like him as Batman too. But then Thomas Wayne, I would say under that. And then also I thought of another Batman, but it just slipped from my mind. I can't even remember. Damn it. Oh, Jim Gordon Batman. I would say I'd like Jim Gordon Batman better than Thomas Wayne because, yeah, he uses a gun and all that, but he did a pretty good job. I didn't read that much of him, but I mean, he's Jim Gordon. I think he'll do a better job than Thomas Wayne because he knows Bruce more better. He knows what Bruce's mission is about and all that. Thomas Wayne was literally just killing people, and also wasn't he running casinos or whatever or something like that? I don't know. I haven't got too much into Thomas Wayne Batman, his whole thing in that universe. There's another Batman too I was thinking of, but I can't even remember. Oh, also, let me say real quick, I do want to say Brave and the Bold Batman and Beware the Batman, because I haven't had them on my list, but if I did have them on my list, they will both be above the New 52 Batman movies, that whole universe, because I like Brave and the Bold Batman. He's funny, he's awesome, and, it's the classic Batman, it's a homage to the old comic books, and I like Beware the Batman, serious, try to go dark, and I kind of like that Batman, but not that much, but I still like him better than the New 52 film, so that will be higher than that. I forgot to add that on the list. But besides that, people, that's mostly all. Let me know if there's any more list of you want me to do, or my favorite Batmans. I'm just sticking with my favorite series, I guess, because that's different from everyone else. Instead of doing the ranking or top, so all that, this is here. I'm just talking about my favorite stuff of Batman and respecting other character. And I don't know if I want to try to do some Spider-Man stuff eventually, but right now I'm focused on Batman, and I'm pretty sure everyone on my channel loves Batman the most right now. I know there's still some Spider-Man fans out there. I don't know my channel though, but let me know what you want me to do next. Universe, animated movies, I don't know, episodes of everything, or certain shows of episodes from there. Oop, almost dropped my microphone. And let me know, most definitely, when this video gets uploaded, please comment down below, what's your favorite Batmans? Do a 5 or 10 list or whatever. I want to know, who's your favorite Batmans? And let's be respectful of everybody in the comments, and let's just have fun and enjoy life and all that. Yeah, see you guys later on the next one.